And y'all know we have been having so much fun with our latest subscription box. This is our BBBB box, 4Bs. Blooms, berries, buds, and branches. You can into this box. It's a fun one, and that's what we're playing with. But let's just take a second. I want to send a shout out to my trusty assistant, Nicole. Today is her birthday, and I want to wish her a very happy birthday. If you guys could do that down in the comments, you would be amazing. She helps everything roll around and go smoothly, and she's amazing. So thanks for being here, Nicole, and happy birthday. I hope it's extra special. So on this video, we are going to pop out more designs from the box. Now, I'm going to pull up your comments so I can definitely say hello and welcome you all. The first thing we did so far from the box is we used a bunch of the tropical pieces that came, and we made this wreath, okay? So this month's box was all about summertime fun, and we popped in the orange and the red. The only thing we added was one bush of the fishtail fern. If anybody needs the link to that, that did not come in the box. We added the greenery. So that's the first thing we did, all live with you guys the other day. And now we're going to use some of the other things in the box to create our next project. But that was the first one, okay? If you want more information about the box, you know you guys can know about that. We'll put the link in the comments right here in just a second, and you can grab a spot on the box list. So most of the time we don't have much room, but this month we're growing, and it's time for us to add some subscribers. So it's the best time to get in when we have spots available. Good to see you. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Betty. Hi, Ramona. Hey, Francis. The knee's coming along well. I had therapy today, so y'all, therapy days are rough, but I get through them. All right. So this month the box came with an actual really cool greenery that can be used as a swag. So we're going to go ahead and rock that out as our base and go ahead and use it. So let's do it. Hey, Pat. Thanks for asking. Knee's coming better. It's getting better. It's just a day at a time, you know. You got to work hard. So I thought we would take this, and in your box you've either got the light one or a dark green, both really pretty greens. And I'm going to take, and we're going to make this into a swag, a simple one. And I don't think we'll use all the supplies. You're still going to have some left over from the subscription box. So this one is pretty cool. Now, this is one of my very favorite sprays we've ever had. It's super fancy, but it's got these really neat small sunflowers on it and poppies, and it spreads out so nicely. Yes, you guys, thank you for telling Nicole happy birthday. Y'all, she's my assistant here, and I appreciate you giving her the love. She's the one who helps everything go. Besides Honey Bunny and the warehouse team, we could not do it without them. It's awesome. And we're happy to celebrate her birthday. And y'all know tomorrow is my good friend Betty's birthday. I mean, I'm all in for the June birthday, people. I am. So we're going to use the big swag here, and I'm just going to lay it right on top. And I'm pretty sure that will make just a beautiful swag. Okay? And we could use a bow. But I think I'm going to work a little bit on this transition point and see if I can do no bow. Let's see what we can do and see how we can soup it up a little bit. So one of the easiest ways to do it with a swag base like this, or something you're using similar, is to take, even without cutting, and see if you can just take and rotate some of these up. I like the top of my swag to be full also. I do like a little bit of transition, like a center focal point, but then I like some greenery going up. So let's just take these and rotate a few upward. I think we can do it pretty easy to get together. Hi, Debbie. Aw, you guys are so good. Thank you so much for sharing, spreading the love to her. I appreciate it. Let's bring this one up. Look at there. Thanks for joining us, guys. Today we're freestyling using the subscription box, which is, it's fun every month when I get to do this with you. Now let's take a minute and let's spread all these out. These are all wired. Now, if you got this in your box and you wanted to use it differently and cut all these pieces off, you certainly could. You could. Hello, Danae. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. Let's spread it way out. Spread it out. Look how good that's looking. Fantastic. Okay. That one's going to go down. So I've got a good bit at the top and the bottom. Let's just put it sideways so you guys can see it really good. We're going to have stuff left over. We're not even 2 projects. You're going to be able to get 2.5 projects out of this box. Okay, I like the idea of all this going down. It flows just perfectly. And see how pretty that greenery is behind it? Now, before we even tie it in, take a little bit of a second to bring some of that up and intertwine it. And it doesn't look like it's laid on top. Now it looks like it's part of it. Get my drift? Looks like it's totally part of it. Guys, wherever you're watching, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. The bell icon. If you're watching over on TikTok, if you could give us some extra love over here, it really helps us grow. Thank you for the likes. Hi, Anna. Good to see you. Where is everybody else watching from today? I would love to hear. Oh, no. I think I used all my cable ties. Yes. Oh, here's some more. Here's some more. You're good. I like to use cable ties. We can use wire, but I love how tight cable ties get. Okay, so let's go ahead and trim this lead wire off here from the stem, because just as long as you got enough to catch it right there, that's enough. We'll take that one off. Yes, guys, the link for the box is right below. Now, the subscription box also came with these beautiful yellow sunflowers. So why don't we use these now, kind of coming up in an upward direction. I'm going to love that. Hey, Honey Bunny.
Hey.
Honey Bunny's in here, y'all, checking on us. Tony's watching from Alabama.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Patty, for sprinkling the love. Patty, make sure you let us know on that text list. The text is going out right now. If anybody got the text, let us know. Sometimes it takes a little while to get out. I know I want to put this here, too. But if I do that, I end up with just not more yellow on the top than red. So why don't we add a little red behind that? We'll make this just a killer swag. Let's take one of those sprays. And let's put this behind, okay? You guys are seeing pretty good?
Rock and roll.
Hey, Sherry, coming in from North Carolina. Hi, Peggy. Hey, Francis. Checking on from Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. All right, shake hands with this one. This is that red geranium spray with the cute little daisies in it, too. Now, that's going to bring the red that we have in the bottom of the swag up to the top. Let me get this a little bigger, guys, for y'all. Let me spread it out a little. My sign over a little bit. There we go. Yay, you got the text. Fantastic. All right, you can trim these down. I like a little overlap here in the middle, but you don't need a lot. Okay, so the red poppy down here is really rocking. I'm going to bring this up here. And if I'm thinking no bow, which you guys, I know you have ribbon in your collection, but let's say you don't, you're a new floral designer, you don't have a lot of ribbon. Let's just take and have a little transition here where we let these overlap slightly. And we can make this strictly floral. Since a lot of people, believe it or not, guys, I know they don't really like ribbon, we can just transition this just slightly. I might have to trim these leaves because that's kind of going the wrong direction. But let's get it tied here, and let's just pretend like we're not going to add a bow, okay? I mean, pretend we're going to do it. So I'm going to come in here. You're going to see how pretty this is. And then what I'm going to do is need to just kind of hide my mechanics with one of the main flowers right here. Let's put that one on. Nice and tight. I'm going to do one more right here too. Mainly because I missed the main stem. No big deal if you do that, guys. You can hide this. There we go. So I want it to be nice and stable. Those are going up. That's coming down. That's looking good on the back. Now let's take and trim this off. Isn't this great? I'm loving that you could get a wreath and a swag out of the subscription box and have things left over. Now, let me trim my sunflower. It's got some greenery kind of going over here to the left. Pull that off. Let's just tuck this in and kind of twist these around where I'm going to get the big heads right here at the center. Yes! So you don't always have to have a bow. As long as you use a floral, you know, like a cluster of florals or You can use a pod there, anything. You can use something natural. Anything a little bit chunkier right in the center helps define that space. Now take a second and pull all these up. I really want to rock these twigs out a little bit. And some of this greenery right here, we can kind of spread out just slightly to fill up the center part. Teresa, you could totally use it as a centerpiece. Teresa, the only thing I would do different is I would shift it more even, okay? So we made this a swag, so it's gonna hang this way on somebody's door and go up and down, okay? You guys over here on TikTok, this is the top, that's the bottom. You guys here on Facebook and YouTube, you can see this is the top and that's the bottom. So you just want to take a little time like this. These leaves that are kind of popping out from the side, what I might do is take and just glue these to the center just to kind of hide any mechanics right there in the middle. Hi Debbie, good to see you. Y'all, the deadline to sign up for this month's box is tomorrow. So if you are watching this today, you have an opportunity to get on next month's box right now. See, I would just glue that right behind there. If you order after the 10th of the month, you will be on the wait list for the box the next month, okay? Because that's how it goes. So let me show you what we've done. Isn't this fun? Really pretty, really different. We made a swag, okay? We didn't add any additional products. This is everything that came in the box. We also made the wreath. So the only thing we had to add to make this is we had to add the greenery and the wreath base, but everything else came in the box. And we still have, we have a really pretty hibiscus. We have another one of those red picks, and we still have some of the orange tropical flowers left that we could use in something else. So I want to show you when you get the BBB box, there's so much you can do with it. And I try to do videos every month with them so you get some inspiration on what you can create of your own. Okay, I hope it makes sense, but that is our subscription box. We also have a Greenery subscription box, so if you want more information about that, just let us know on the text list. Say, I need more information about the Greenery box or the BBB box. We'll be happy to text you back and help you out with that. All right, y'all? You guys go have fun with flowers. I'm going to see you next time we're live tomorrow freestyling, so don't miss it. And grab your spot on the box before they all run out. All righty.